Don't wanna wake up.
Hey y'all, and welcome to today's Extreme Clean with me, where I'll be starting my spring cleaning series. I have some regular everyday cleaning in this video, along with my spring cleaning checklist that you'll actually be able to download and use for yourself if you'd like to. I'll be spring cleaning in my bedroom today, and I'm also starting on a little bedroom makeover. The makeover part took me so long that I'm actually breaking it into two parts. So you'll get to see most of the makeover today in this video, and then the rest of the makeover will actually be in my next video. I hope this video gets you excited or at least motivated to get started on some spring cleaning and tackling those to-dos on your checklist today. Now let's get into this cleaning video. So to start today's cleaning off, I am actually doing some everyday cleaning. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff just thrown on our kitchen counter, and this is what it typically looks like after the weekend. And I'll be honest, I don't do a ton of cleaning on the weekends. We're constantly in and out of the house, and I just don't get a lot done, which means a lot of stuff just gets piled up. But today I am putting everything back where it belongs, unloading the dishes from the dishwasher, the clean dishes, and then reloading it with the dirty dishes. Then I'll also be wiping down the counters and appliances. Basically, just getting my kitchen back in order. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, then I just wanted to say hey, and I'm so glad that you're here. This community is amazing. My name is Darley, and I was an elementary school teacher before I became a stay-at-home mom, and then I started my YouTube channel. I've been creating videos for a little over 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. I share tons of cleaning motivation and have learned so much about cleaning myself over the last 4 years, especially from all of you. I also share lots of decluttering, organizing, recipes, and even DIYs here on my channel. In fact, if you haven't seen my last video, you definitely need to go check it out. It's got literally all of those things in one video, and the bags that I DIY'd took me about 5 minutes to make each of them, and I got all the supplies at wholesale pricing, and I share where I got all of that stuff. So if you want to know how to make those bags for yourselves, it would be great for gifts or of course yourself. Be sure to check out that video. The bags that I made go for like $35 each on Etsy, and I made them for less than $15. Anyways, off track. I hope you guys enjoy my videos and decide to subscribe and join our community here. And if you do, please be sure to say hey in the comments and introduce yourself so that way we can get to know you. And of course, welcome back to another video to all of my returning subscribers. You guys are amazing. I'm so glad you're here for another video. And today I'm going to give you guys a this or that question. And of course, if you're a new subscriber, you can answer the this or that question in the comments as well. But we do want to get to know you, so introduce yourself too. But the this or that question that I wanted to ask today is, would you rather fold laundry or put the laundry away? These are always so much fun, so I can't wait to read all of the comments.
I might be dreaming. I might be dreaming. You're stirring things up. My heart is beating. My heart is beating. I won't let go. I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go. You do that something to me. You do that something to my heart. I give up, feel my stop. I'm like a spinning top. You do that something to me. You do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop. And I keep spinning. You see right through me. Do that to me. So let's do this, baby. You do that something to me.
Alright, so now that the kitchen is all tidied up, I'm going to start wiping down some surfaces in here. You saw me wipe down our breakfast table earlier, and I actually used the Jaws multi-surface spray for that. And now I'm going to use the Jaws kitchen cleaner for my appliances. I did partner with Jaws for today's video, and I've talked about Jaws a lot over the last few years, and I'm still in love with these cleaning products and still highly recommend them. So you're actually going to see me use these products throughout the entire video. But I love these products for so many different reasons. JAWS stands for Just Add Water System, so you can probably guess by the name that these products come with a water bottle and a refill pod, and all you do is add water to the bottle. So because you can use these bottles over and over again and the refill pods are so small, I'm able to stock up on all of my cleaners without using a ton of space to store them. It cuts out on plastic waste and it also saves me a ton of money. 2 refill pods are less than $7, but I also have a discount code, Darley25, where you can actually get an extra 25% off your order anytime that you shop the JAWS website. I know a lot of people are sensitive to smells, so I love the fact that these products do not have a very strong smell to them. They smell fresh and clean, but are not overpowering. Now, on their website, you can purchase different cleaning kits that come with lots of different products. The Ultimate Cleaning Kit comes with 6 different cleaners. That includes the bottle for each, 2 refill pods for each cleaner, and a 7-pack of color-coded microfiber cloths. But you can also purchase each of these products separately on their website too. So I get asked all the time what my favorites are. I love them all. But I'd have to say that the kitchen cleaner, the glass cleaner, and the granite cleaner are my absolute favorites. If you already have JAWS, let us know in the comments which one is your favorite, so that way people can check out the comments and kind of see what your preferences are too. Now, like I said, I'll be cleaning with these products throughout the entire video, so you'll get to see how I use them in different areas of the home, on different surfaces, and I will make sure to leave a link to the JAWS website in my description box and the promo code Darley25, so that way you can get that 25% discount if you want to check out these products. All right, I am done with the kitchen. I've moved on to the living room, and I'm just tidying up in here before we head into starting on this spring cleaning checklist.
Used to do this, it ain't my style. It ain't my style. You see right through me, I don't wanna hide. No, I don't wanna hide. I won't let go, I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up.
All right, so before we move on to the next day of cleaning, where I actually do get started on my spring cleaning checklist, Chance had gotten home from work, and so I wanted him to help me put together these nightstands that I got from Target, and they were so easy to put together. We actually timed ourselves putting together the second one, and it only took us 14 minutes. So, like I said, I got these from Target. The color of these was a little bit darker than what I expected based on the picture on the website, but I still think they're beautiful and they're really good quality. Now, I'm not going to take you through the whole process of me putting them together. I just followed the instructions. So I'm going to lay out all the stuff on the floor and do a quick transition so you can see what they look like after we got done putting them together. And here they are. They're so pretty. And like I said, really good quality too. All right, it's the next day. I'm going to make my bed. I've got some laundry to fold there in that basket, but I actually shoved it in my closet and didn't even touch it because I really wanted to get started on this spring cleaning checklist. And Cooper's just gonna nap here while I get started on all this stuff. But also Cooper, which is our dog right there, by the way. I guess I didn't introduce him to you. He's our chocolate lab. He's been shedding like crazy lately. He already sheds a ton anyways, but he's been shedding more than normal right now. So there's a lot of dog hair to vacuum up. Another thing with Labradors is you have to clean their ears out frequently. So this is kind of gross, but you'll see a couple of brown spots there on our rug. And this is from Cooper rubbing the inside of his ears on our rug. I know it's gross, but I'm going to be cleaning those spots in a little bit too. Also, later in the video, I actually start taking all of the furniture out of here, and I did not realize how gross this rug actually was. So wait till you see the color difference of the part of the rug that's been under our bed versus the rest of the rug. It is pretty disgusting. Okay, so here is the spring cleaning checklist that I created. Today we're going to start on the bedroom, and you can see I have everything listed here for what we need to do in the bedroom. Now, this did take me 2 days to get through all the spring cleaning here in my bedroom, so if it takes you a little bit longer and you can't get the whole room done in one day, that's okay. Some of you might want to do a little bit here and there and throughout the week, and then some people may want to get it all done in one day. But for me, I got done as much as I could on this day, and then after the kids got home from school, I had to kind of pause where I was at, take them to all their practices and things, and then we were running around town, so I had to split my cleaning into 2 days. But I will actually have a printable down in the description box in case you want to print this checklist off. And over the next couple of months, I'm going to be filming as I get all of my spring cleaning done around the house, so if you want to do it with me, this week I'm doing my bedroom. Next week I'll be starting on the kids' bedrooms, and I'll just take you guys along as I'm getting all my spring cleaning done, and I would love it if you guys wanted to do this with me. And actually over on Facebook, on our Team Darley Facebook page, and then also on Instagram, which is amy.darley, I will be doing some fun challenges where you can post pictures or just maybe even comment what you got done. So y'all be sure to check those challenges out, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So the first thing on my list was to dust the fan blades, and so you guys just saw I took a pillowcase and glided it over each fan blade, so that way when I dust it off, all of the dust falls into the pillowcase instead of all over my bed and all over the floor. So I love this little hack. I just empty the dust into the trash can and rewash these pillowcases over and over again, and these are actually old pillowcases, so I only use them for dusting our fan blades. Now I'm just going around and dusting all the furniture here in my room with the Jaws multi-surface spray in a microfiber cloth. And later in the video, I will actually be pulling out the 2 nightstands and the headboard, and we ended up giving those items away for free to a few people on Facebook. Now, the dresser and chest I did not end up pulling out in this video because I went looking for new ones, but I just haven't found what I want yet. And actually all the furniture in this room is about 14 years old. The nightstand and the headboard are still in good condition, but these 2 pieces here actually have some drawers that are very warped, and I have clothes falling from one drawer into the other, and the drawers get stuck a ton. So that's why we actually started this whole makeover in this room in the first place, is because I knew we needed to get a new dresser and chest. So it's funny because I've found a ton of other stuff, like all the other pieces that I want for this room, except for something to replace these 2 pieces. But hopefully I can find something soon, and I do have a few questions to ask for you guys to give me your opinion on things later in the video when you see some of the other furniture that I put in here. So our mirror right here is actually new. We've had it for a few weeks, and I actually gave you guys a little sneak peek in my last video of this mirror. But I got it from Target. I'm pretty sure that they only sell this one online, and I love how big it is. I can actually see my full outfit in this mirror, so that's nice. I'm just going to wipe this mirror down with the Jaws glass cleaner, which is another one of my favorite Jaws cleaners. I use this on all of our mirrors and all of our windows throughout the house.
It's so good, baby, so good, so good. Every single day we spend apart.
Okay, I skipped over our TV, so I'm just spraying a little bit of the Jaws cleaner straight onto the microfiber cloth, and then I wipe our TV down from there. And then I'm also using a little duster because you wouldn't believe how much dust accumulates on the back of your TV.
And I see your face. I'm becoming blind by your dazzling grace.
Now I'm going to be cleaning the windows and shutters, and I have not cleaned the window tracking in here on these windows in forever. So I am going to start with vacuuming up the windowsill first, and then I'm going to use my Bissell steam shot to break up all that dirt and grime that has been stuck on here forever, and then I'm going to wipe all of it up with a microfiber cloth. Here you can see what it looks like after I've vacuumed, and now I'm going to pull out my Bissell steam shot, and honestly this makes cleaning spaces like this so much easier for me. So when there are teeny tiny little cracks that are hard to get into, the steam shot is awesome for that, and it also makes it to where I just don't have to do a ton of scrubbing either. So all that caked up like dirt and dust and everything that's been sitting on here, the steam shot will just break it down, super simple, and I can just wipe it up with that microfiber cloth after.
When you're around, I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day was fun apart. I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight, just like you do. Feels so good, so good.
Now I noticed a few little brown spots, so I pulled out my magic eraser and cleaned those spots, and then when I was kind of bending over, I noticed that I didn't get any of those spots in that crack right there, which I could have easily blown that out with the steam shot, but since I had the magic eraser, it was wet, it was really easy to get into those cracks, so that's what I used here to clean up this.
Love it how you love me electric, like you do. Love it how you love me electric, always you. Love it how you love me electric, electric. I love it how you love me a lot, love me a lot, love me electric. Baby, keep the light on for me, I'm coming home. Know I got you forever wherever I go. I feel like I'm high. Oh, and I wouldn't change the way you got me jumping through hoops. All the wishes in the world and I wish for you. I feel like I'm dying. Oh, and I found heaven in your eyes. Tell me it's all mine, holding on too tight. You're like a neon sign in a starless night, showing up so bright. Can't get over how you talk to me, like I'm all you ever gonna need. Seeing colors.
Now I'm just using a duster for the tops of my windowsills and then also our shutters here. Now if I do see any spots, then I will use that multi-purpose cleaner to kind of wipe down any spots that need to be wiped down. And then for my windows, I'm going to use the Jaws cleaner again. Now, all of the windows in my house are the windows that will actually pull up and pull straight into the room, so you can clean the outside from the inside of your house, if that makes sense. I've shown that in the windows in our playroom before, where I just pull them in and clean the outside of our windows at the same time that I'm cleaning the inside. But these windows here in this room, for some reason, the rest of the house I can pull them through, but the shutters are a little bit further in on these windows, if that makes sense. I don't know if this makes any sense to you guys, but because of the shutters, I'm not able to pull the window in. So on these, I'm just gonna have to clean the outside of the windows when we get started on our spring cleaning outside. Which, by the way, on our spring cleaning checklist, I did not include any of the outdoor cleaning yet. I'm going to actually make a whole nother checklist that's just for outside, because we have a lot to do outside. And so I figured it would make sense to do two separate checklists, one for the inside and one for the outside. And we definitely won't get started on any of that stuff outside until the entire house has been cleaned inside. All right, we are starting on the other window. You can see the tracking on this one is just as dirty, so we're going to repeat that entire process on this window. So spring cleaning has me curious. What is the weather like where you are? So for me, I live right outside of Savannah, Georgia. So, you know, it doesn't get too cold here. And so it's been in the 80s this past week. But this weekend, we have a cold front coming through. It's about to start raining probably later today as I'm editing this. And then it's supposed to rain through like Saturday, and it's supposed to get so cold on Saturday. Well, I say so cold, but so cold for us, it'll drop back down into the 50s. And then hopefully like throughout the next week, it's going to start getting warmer again. But I was so ready to get started on this spring cleaning with this beautiful weather. I don't know. I was just really excited about it. So y'all will have to let me know what the weather's like where you're at, and when will you start on spring cleaning. I know that, you know, even if the weather's not nice, you can still start on some spring cleaning and kind of get ahead of the game. And that way, when it is beautiful outside for you, like once it warms up, maybe you'll be done with most of your spring cleaning and you'll just be able to get started on the outside a little quicker.
Love it how you love me electric like you do. Love it how you love me electric, always you. Love it how you love me electric, electric. I love it how you love me a lot, love me a lot, love me a lot.
Now, the last thing I'm going to do on this day is a quick vacuum because I was out of time and had to go get the kids from the bus stop. And then, like I said earlier, we had some sports and stuff after school that we had to go to. But this vacuum here is the Shark Uplight. I have been talking about it for many years now. A bunch of you guys have this vacuum and can attest to the fact that it is amazing. It's definitely the best vacuum that I've ever had. But I thought it was going to be discontinued, and I noticed that it keeps coming back into stock on the Walmart website, and then it'll go out of stock really quickly after it comes back in stock. And the last time I checked, it was actually $199 on the Walmart website, which is an amazing deal because, like I said, this is the best vacuum I've ever had. Now, I still want to get a new Shark to try out for you guys, but I ordered one. And then it went out of stock, so they refunded me my money. So I'm just trying to make sure that I get one that's not going to be discontinued anytime soon. And so hopefully I can get one before the end of the month and share it with y'all. But I also want to make sure I use it for a little bit to make sure that it's worth the money before I recommend it and that it works just as well as this vacuum that I have here. But if I ever see this vacuum in stock, I'll be sure to share it on Instagram, Facebook, and maybe even in the community tab so you can jump on it and try to get it before it goes back out of stock. All right, so these are all the things I got done on day one of our spring cleaning checklist. And then we're going to move into the next day for spring cleaning. I'm going to actually get a lot more done in here. And then we're going to start pulling out some of this furniture. I did have Chance, actually, while I was taking Gracie June to cheer the day before, I did have him go ahead and vacuum our mattress. So he did that and also put our bedding back on our bed after we washed it. So this is the next day, and we are going to start with spot cleaning this rug here. Now, for spot cleaning my rugs, I always use the Rocco and Roxy Stain and Odor Eliminator. This stuff is amazing. It works so good. If you have pets or kids, or you just want to make sure that you can easily clean up little spots on your rugs or carpet, then I would highly recommend getting some of this stuff. I do have it linked in my description box. But I also got their carpet cleaner. So it's like an Oxy carpet cleaner, which you'll see me use a little bit later in the video too.
Wired in the moments like I'm walking on air, tripping over roses every time that you're there. I'm losing my mind. Oh, and I'm hot over the moon. You know that you got me good. I'm not even mad at me.
Okay, I am taking the bedding back off of my bed. That way we can start pulling out all of this furniture and I can start shampooing this rug. Like I said, I did not know how dirty this rug was until I moved the furniture out of here, and it was pretty gross. So here's one last look at this furniture, and then Chance and a friend of ours helped move it all out, and it's gone. And here you can see, look how dirty this rug is. That's so gross. I don't even understand it. But I also had a few places here on the wall that you can see we have to patch up because when we took the pictures off the wall, it took some paint off. And then look at all the dust that was back here, all the dust and dirt and dog hair that's back here after moving our furniture. So I'm going to get all of this stuff cleaned up.
I feel like I'm dying. Oh, and I found heaven in your eyes. Tell me it's all mine, holding on too tight. You're like a neon sign in a starless night, showing up so bright. Can't get over how you talk to me, like I'm all you ever gonna need. Seeing colors that I've never seen. I love it how you love me electric, like you do. Love it how you love me electric, always you. Love it how you love me electric, electric. I love it how you love me electric. Found heaven in your eyes. You're like a neon sign, showing up so bright. Can't get over how you talk to me, like I'm all you ever gonna need. Seeing colors that I've never seen.
All right, so before I pull out my carpet cleaner, I did go over this rug several times with the vacuum just to get as much dog hair and dirt and dust and everything out of this rug as possible before I pulled out my carpet cleaner. And you'll see, look at all that dust and dog hair and everything that got pulled up the first time through, and then I went back a second time and still got more of that up. Now I've pulled out my Bissell carpet cleaner and I'm using that Rocco and Roxy carpet shampoo, and I'm going to try to get up as much as I can on this carpet, but even when I got done, you could still see a difference in the color from where it had been, the part had been covered by our bed versus the part that was uncovered. But this is why I like to shampoo our rugs frequently. Now the one in our living room and the one in our entryway, I shampoo those all the time. Most of the time I'm having to shampoo it because of a dog accident or something, but I do like to shampoo them frequently, but they are also not covered by furniture. So that's the difference in this rug, is I've never actually shampooed this rug. I don't think I've ever shampooed this rug. And Chance was actually filling in those little patches while I was doing this, but this is why it's a good thing to shampoo your carpets or your rugs a lot more frequently than you think, because look how dirty it was, and I had no idea that it was this dirty. And as I'm running the carpet cleaner, I was going around and picking up dog hair that was still clumping out of our carpet, even though I've already vacuumed it several times. But that's how much our dog sheds. He sheds a ton, and we can never get all of the dog hair up. Now this rug is a lot lighter than all the other rugs that are in our house, so obviously it's going to show dirt a little bit more and it's going to discolor a little bit easier. So we did end up going with a darker rug in here, which I'm excited about now that I've seen this. But when we got done, honestly, this rug still did not look great. I think it would look even better if we were to take it outside and actually use our pressure washer on it and go over it several times and let it dry out in the sun. But since we're replacing this rug anyways, we decided not to mess with it. But look at how dirty the water was after cleaning this rug. I can't believe how gross it was. And here's a quick look at the before and the after of the rug, and it was still wet, so I do think it actually cleaned up a little bit more than I thought it did. But like I said, if we were to take it outside and pressure wash it, I think we could get even more of the color back to normal. Now I'm quickly going to wipe down our baseboards in this area since I didn't get to do it the day before, and I'm just using a multi-surface, the same Jaws multi-surface spray with my microfiber cloth. And then now I'm going to do a quick mop in here before we start bringing in the new stuff.
Is there anybody out there? I think I need a lifeline. I've been drifting through the darkness, looking for the sunrise. Sometimes it feels
trying to keep our heads above the waves. Are we gonna sink like Titanic?
All right, floors are dry. So now we are starting to bring in all of the new stuff. I am so excited. This is the rug that we picked out for this room, and I absolutely love it. I will actually link all of the things that we ended up getting for this room in my description box in case you want to check any of that stuff out. But we ended up putting little weights on the edges just to keep it, help it settle on the floor. And then this was one of the things I was so excited about. It's called a Circa bed wrap, and I've talked about it several times before, but I absolutely hated our bed skirt. It would get so gross, get dog hair all over it, and it was just so hard to constantly pull it off and have to wash it and put it back on. It was just a pain. So I got this. I know that it'll probably still get dog hair on it, but I can easily vacuum it up instead of having to pull the whole thing off to wash it. So all you do is you take the wrap, you unroll it around your bed frame, your box springs, and then you put the little straps together, tighten it up, and it looks amazing. So the Circa bed wrap is actually available on Amazon. They do have a website too, but they're also on Amazon, and they come in so many different colors. And here it is, all on the bed. It looks so good, and I'm so excited for it. Okay, so the only issue we ran into is that here you can see our mattress is way too long for our bed. So I messed up a while back and ordered a California King mattress when I got this mattress, but it worked fine with the other headboard. But with our new headboard, which I got from Target, by the way, it sits a little bit further up, and so it hangs off the bed really far. So I'm definitely going to have to get a new mattress. But here you can see we went ahead and put all of our bedding on, and it doesn't look too bad, but we will be getting a new mattress soon. Now we have our nightstands in here, which I shared with you guys earlier. I also got those from Target, so I did a quick dusting of these, and then I'm actually going to get started on cleaning our walls and doors. So it would have been ideal for me to go ahead and clean the walls before we put the furniture in here, but because Chance had painted those little spots on the wall, I wanted to make sure all of the paint was dry before I started messing with the walls, and we were in a time crunch, so we had to get all the furniture in here and everything. It was actually on my birthday when I was filming all of this, so we were going out to dinner with our family, and we had a lot to get done before we could start getting ready for that. So anyways, I'm using this little tool here. It's got like a duster on the end of it. So I'm dusting the walls first, and then I'm going to change out the piece that goes on the end and actually put the other material on there. It's like a microfiber cloth, so that way I can spot clean the walls with this new cleaner that I got. And I can also clean the doors with this. And this little tool would also be great for dusting your baseboards, especially if you have a bad back. I feel like it would be so easy to just go around your whole house and dust your baseboards with this. So now I'm changing the piece on the end. This is the microfiber cloth piece, which makes it easy to use a cleaner and actually scrub down your walls. And then this is the product that I found. I saw it all over TikTok, so I decided to get it. It is a little bit pricey. I think it was like close to $20 on Amazon, but I figured I don't really spot clean very often on the walls, so it should last me a really long time. It smells good, and I feel like it worked really good too. So like I said, I spot cleaned the walls, and then I also went back and cleaned all of our doors with this.
Gigantic, like falling apart into a cold, cold ocean. Are we gonna run like we're strangers at the first sight of danger? I'll still be hanging on.
Now here you can see there were a few spots that was easier for me to just spray it onto, either directly onto the door or onto a microfiber cloth and scrub with my hand, just because it was more at my level, and it was a little bit harder to use the big long tool to do that. So I did spot clean a few areas by hand with a cloth. Now, I've never been really good at cleaning my walls. I've always dusted them, but never really cleaned them with a cleaner. So y'all will have to let me know your favorite cleaner. I do like this stuff, but like I said, it is expensive, so I couldn't imagine cleaning my walls all the time with this. But my friend Jamie from Jamie's Journey, she actually uses the Zep wall cleaner. It's like a foaming wall cleaner, so you can see where you spray it on, and you can see exactly where you're cleaning it and everything. But I'm always worried about taking the paint off of our walls with wall cleaners. So y'all let me know what your favorites are and how often should we be cleaning our walls. I need to know this. All right, so now I'm done with all the spring cleaning for my bedroom except for decluttering the drawers, which I figured I would do when I got the new furniture in here so that way I can organize them and everything and I'm not doing it twice. We actually did our closet in a video a few weeks ago, so that's done. And I decided for my checklist, I'm going to use a different color pen for each of the bedrooms. So my bedroom is done in blue, and then when I go do Gracie June's room, I will check it all off in like pink or something, and then do a different color for Kaysen and so on. So that way I'm not having to have a bazillion of the same checklist printed off. But glad to have this done. Now the last thing I'm going to do in here, since our rugs are all settled, is put these little rug grippers on. I have these same ones on the rugs in our entryway and in our living room, and these things are awesome. I got them off of Amazon. They're pretty cheap. So I'll link those in the description box too in case you guys need some good rug grippers. All right, so all the spring cleaning for bedroom number 1 is done. Yay. We are not done with the makeover in here, however, we're still getting stuff for in here. I'm thinking it's looking really good so far. I'm obsessed with this rug. I'm obsessed with this bed wrap. It looks so much better than that bed skirt that we had in here before. I want to get some fun like pillows and other blankets maybe to go on this bed to kind of draw in the colors from the rug. We're also going to put the same lamps that we had in here before. I'm just trying a little DIY on them to change the color up a little bit. So I'll share that DIY as I do it. Hopefully it'll be in next week's video. Hopefully I'll have them done because we do need some lamps in here. Also need to put everything back into our nightstands that we pulled out before, but I'll be organizing that and I'll share that with you guys too. And then I also have a question for you guys. I need your advice. Now that you have seen the rug, you've seen the new headboard and the nightstand, what color, and the new mirror, what color do you guys suggest I should get for the new dresser and chest? Now that I've seen everything in here, I do like the white, which this is a little bit more of a gray color, so I definitely don't want to go with gray because of our walls, but I do like the white. I thought about black, but a lot of you were telling me that black shows dust really, really bad, that it's really pretty, but it shows dust really bad, and I don't know if I want to deal with that. And then I also thought about maybe like an oak color, like the color around the mirror here. The only problem with that is I feel like I would probably have to do a DIY myself because I have not found anything that is the oak color that is big enough, because I definitely don't want to go any smaller than what I already have because we have all of our clothes in here. We want to make sure that we have enough room. So what do you guys think? Do you think white, or do you think maybe something more of that oak color? Oh, and I also still want to get something to go over our bed. I found a really pretty canvas that I loved from Target, but it's out of stock. So I'm still looking for something to go there as well. But this is all we have done so far. I hope you guys love it. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed today's video and got tons of cleaning motivation. Don't forget to check out Jaws to get some awesome cleaners. I have them linked in my description box, as well as the coupon code for 25% off your order. And I'll also leave some videos here on the screen in case you need even more cleaning motivation to get you through the rest of your day. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.